Now we will create a video writer object. So for that, you can give any name to your output file. Here I am giving out cv2.video writer. Here we will pass parameters, like the first is the name of the output file. You can give any name to your output file. So here I am giving face output.avi. AVI is the extension. Then second parameter is specify the 4cc code. So my 4cc code is xvid. So I am passing that. Then next is the number of frames per second. This is the number of frames per second. The next is frame size. So you can specify frame size 640, 480. So this is the frame size. Okay. Then run this code. Okay, successful. To capture a video, we need to create video capture object. Its argument are name of file or device index, which specifies the camera. So this camera captures video frame by frame. Now let's create a video capture object. So capture is equal to cv2.video capture. Here if you are doing face detection on video, then you can specify the name of file here, or you can specify the device index. Device index means you can specify the built-in camera of your laptop or any other camera which is attached to your system. So if you are writing 0 here, it means you are using the built-in camera. If you want to use the second camera, if your laptop has two cameras, then 0 specifies the first camera and 1 specifies the second camera. So in this way, you have to create the video capture object and need to specify the device index or the name of the file. Now let's create a while loop. 1 means true. So this loop runs if capturing has been initialized. So this loop will run now. Now let's read the frame one by one. Let's read frame from the camera. Capture dot read. Okay, so it reads frame from camera. Capture dot read returns true when frame is read correctly and the end of video is checked by its return value. So it always returns true if there are frames, if there is a video, and when video ends, it is checked by its return value. The next is, let's convert this video to a grayscale. So gray is equal to cv2.cvt color. With the help of this CVT color method, you can change the color space of your image. Name the file, name the image. So my frames are read in this variable. So just specify that and give the color code. Here I want to convert my image from BGR to gray. Okay. Now I can either save my video without the rectangle around my face. So if you want to save your video, you can write out.write. Whatever your camera captures will be saved. But if I write this command here, it will save my video without the rectangle around my face. So we will do it both the ways. For now, write this command here. This command will save whatever the camera captures, out.write, and here we just passed the frames. Now the next is, we will detect faces of different sizes from an input frame, input video. To detect a face, there is a method which is detect multi-scale. So the name of cascade is face and detect multi-scale. Here pass this gray, then scaling factor which reduces the size of image, or it scales the image as per required by the algorithm, and then the minimum number of neighbors. The next is, now this line will detect faces from an input image. Now I want to draw a rectangle around the face. Whenever the face is detected, we will draw a rectangle around it. For that, we will create one for loop and we will iterate. So these are the parameters or the coordinates. Now let's draw a rectangle around it. There is a method which is cv2.rectangle, which is used to draw a rectangle on any image. Now different parameters in this cv2.rectangle are, first is image on which the rectangle is to be drawn. So I want to draw my rectangle on image. So I am writing here img, this variable. The next is, you need to specify the start point. So the start point is x, y, and you also need to specify the end point as well. So end point is x plus w, comma, y plus h. The next is, we will pass the color of the rectangle border. So BGR color you can pass like this, 255, 0.0, and then the thickness of the rectangle border. So this to indicate the thickness of the rectangle border. Now next step is, we will display the image in a window. So the next code is display an image in a window. Okay. For that, cv2.imShow method is used, and here we will give title to that window and image. Now we will write logic to terminate the program. The user, the window is terminated or closed when the escape key is pressed. So for that, k is equal to cv2 dot wait key. Until user presses any key, escape key, it won't get closed. And this is hexadecimal constant. If k is equal to 27, break. And finally, we need to release both this video capture object and the output object. So release capture dot release and output dot release. And also we will deallocate all the associated memory also. So last command is cv2 dot destroy all windows. Okay, so now our code is ready. Now let's run this code. To close this window, press escape key. Okay. So this is how you can write a code for face detection using web camera. Now we have also done one thing. What we have done here, we are going to save this output. Okay. So whatever output we got now, we are going to save that. So we are going to save that in out file, faceout.avi. So let's check this file in a current directory. So this is the file. Okay. Now you can see one difference here. In this video, there is no rectangle drawn around my face because I have written this out.write command here. If I write this command, okay, if I write this command, if I copy paste, cut paste this command here, and now let's check our output. Okay, run this. Now let's check the output. See, here you can see the rectangle is drawn around the face. So in this way, you can create different videos and you can save the output, and you can also change the color of the rectangle by changing the values here, and also the thickness of rectangle you can change by changing this integer value. So this is the code for face detection using web camera.